Man. We have heard about the situation with Kai Cenat and his ex-girlfriend at this point, Gigi. I don't know her last name. I don't even know her real name. But Gigi is what we're going to call her. It's only been about 2, maybe 3 days, if that. And there's so much info that has come out. You know, there's so much drama surrounding this situation. And if you ask me, I feel like Kai made a crucial mistake. And that led to the spiraling of his relationship because, you know, a week prior, 2 weeks prior, they were still posting like they were all lovey-dovey. So it doesn't seem like it was something that was a slow build. It seems like it was something that happened quick. Right now, my immediate thought was Gigi cheated. He said, "I'm single. I will never be in another relationship again." When you first look at that, I'm not gonna lie, it looks like, you know, like he was hurt. He cut deep. You know what I'm saying? He said, "I'm never gonna be in a relationship again." I understand the feeling. I understand the thoughts, the mindset behind it, and especially being as big as Kai Cenat. Kai Cenat feeling like this makes me think that he was betrayed and, you know, kind of caught off guard. And this is one of the realest comments I've read. Sad reality is when you rich, it's hard to tell if people like you for you. It's hard for Kai Cenat to know what's real, what's fake, who's putting on a show in order to be in his good graces because the fact that he's Kai Cenat. I don't know much people that have more pull than Kai Cenat at this moment. Let's have a little flashback to see what was going on just a couple of weeks ago. Just a couple of weeks ago, Kai came out with this video.
Hello everybody, I'm currently on my laptop right now, and I appreciate everybody who's been sending me birthday wishes, as today is my birthday. So I felt like it was the perfect day to be transparent and honest with you guys. A few days ago, I spread awareness on mental health and how important it is to take care of yourself. And honestly, for the past few months, I've been struggling with mental health out of self-doubt and fright of pursuing goals that I really want to achieve. And the reason I've really been in my head is because I just wanted to do more.
Kai spoke out about mental health. And I'm not going to lie, when that video dropped, I was like, I could respect it. You know what I'm saying? On one hand, I do feel like you are Kai Cenat. If you want to paint pictures or you want to make clothes, whatever you want to do, it's going to work. So just do it. Rather than telling us you're going to do it and you scared of doing it. AMP is making chapstick, deodorants, and, you know, daily colognes and such. I feel like you could basically do whatever you want. So I don't get where the fear is coming from, but I understand it. And while Kai Cenat is talking about this, about depression, about getting better, and about all of these things to move forward, his fears, his girlfriend at the time was posting this.
Y'all know your girl has been traveling, living life. My life is truly amazing, and I'm incredibly grateful for that. I get to travel, experience freedom, and the way that I live is literally the way that I knew I wanted to live as a child. I've always lived very nice, but as a little girl, I knew at this age, this is how I wanted to live. Like exactly how I'm living, exactly where I'm placed, exactly where I am in life. Like this is where I want it to be. And me knowing that and really seeing it in real time, I don't take that lightly at all. Like I do not take that lightly. And what I truly do understand is how blessed I am. This has been one of the most like mentally challenging years because I've had such an amazing year, but just also such a hard one. But now I'm learning to just stay where it's happy at. Stay where it's peaceful, stay where it smiles and glitter and gold, okay? I'm also so thankful to have a partner who treats me with not only kindness, but respect.
Man, oh man, not again, as Drake would say, man. This is crazy. Bro is having a mental breakdown talking about fighting depression and all of these things. And his girlfriend, on the other hand, talking about how she done had the best year of her life. And it's fine because at the end of the day, a lot of times men go through certain things so that the women and children and just family in their life don't have to go through it. And maybe that's, you know, kind of what's going on here. You know, you have to be sad so that your family could be happy kind of situation. But there's just something about it. Something that's just so fishy. I can't put my finger on it, but it doesn't seem good, bro. She's talking about how her life is at a point that she always wished it to be at. But why is her life at a point that she always wished it to be at, if we gonna be completely honest with ourselves, bro? Completely real with ourselves. Kai Cenat. Kai Cenat is the reason that her life is at the point that she feels like she's at complete bliss. She said, I have everything I want, everything I've wanted. And this is a very dangerous place to be in for Kai Cenat. Get in a relationship with a woman. You introduce her to your whole fan base. Mind you, you're one of the biggest influencers in the world. And you just hope and wish that it's not a mistake. Or that you're not giving her the options to actually leave you. Mind you, you do all these things, you give her all these things, you love her unconditionally. Meanwhile, you're not even her type.
Why we making the food and shit? Like, you could like build your nigga.
Build my nigga?
Yeah.
How?
Like build up. You ever like seen 2K?
Yeah, the game.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Like build your nigga like 2K. Like your dream nigga.
How do I do that?
I'm gonna give you an example. Like you say like his height, his age, his weight, but
He gotta be like 6'1". What else he gotta have?
are we saying like this is realistic shit?
Was we not being realistic?
I mean, I was being realistic, but like.
Me too.
Are you okay? All right.
What you thought I was gonna say? 5'9"?
Okay.
6'1". Waves. I love me a little, like waves. Nice body, like works out, looks nice. Light skin. He's an artist.
Artist by what? Like, are we saying like artists in like
music? He makes music. This is my dream nigga, okay?
I wouldn't wish this shit on my worst enemy, bro. Your shorty explaining her dream nigga, and that nigga is nothing like you. This is a shit of straight nightmares. This is nightmare fuel, brother. And this is something that a lot of men need to understand. In another video that I made about the Cardi B situation, there is a difference between the man a woman wants and the man a woman ends up with. Her dream man needs to at least be 6'1" and make music and light skin and have waves. And the truth is, Kai Cenat is none of those things, but Kai Cenat is rich. And that is the real reason that she ended up with Kai Cenat. Because if he wasn't rich, this would have never happened. This right here about sums up the situation. Financial dating is where it's at. Every day y'all come up with different terms for prostitution. He about hit the nail on the head, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, she's dating because he is rich. She says that she didn't ask Kai Cenat for nothing and he just decided to give her everything. And that's on him. She got the craziest pump of clout possible from Kai Cenat. And she ran. She dipped off on him. Like my girlfriend said about this situation earlier today. She said she pulled the make a nigga think you love him, take his money, then you dip on niggas.
They'll just be like, oh, she's with him for these reasons. Yeah. This is the reason she's with him. When in reality, no. Like, what? I'm with him because we genuinely have a great connection.
Yes.
And then they be acting like I ain't.
Bro, her friend is ready to laugh. Look at her. Look at her when she says yes, yes. She's getting ready to giggle, brother. Because everyone knows that this is a fucking lie. A deep lie. But look at her face while this happens, bro. She wants to laugh so bad.
Have a great connection.
Yes.
And then they be acting like I ain't never had nothing, like where I gotta be with this person for these things. Like I've always had quality things. Then I don't have to use nobody. I don't have to. I have my own things. I pay my own bills. I have my own valuable things. Like, what do you mean I'm using? I don't have to use this person. If I'm using them for love. The hell? I love the way he loves me. Not what he can do. And mind you, I don't even ask him to do nothing. Anything he does for me is off the strength of himself. Because he wants to. And I'm perfectly fine with that. They'll just be like,
I'm not gonna lie, I have to call bullshit. Number one, Kai Cenat is 5'3". You know what I'm saying? Her minimum nigga that she want to be with is 6'1". But probably one of his biggest mistakes that he made while in this relationship was deciding to be vulnerable online, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro, and it's sad to say. He ended up being vulnerable online for the whole internet to see. And not even 2 weeks later, his relationship ends. You know what I'm saying? He probably was going through a vulnerable time, an emotional time. You know, he's fighting a lot of things. And then he loses his girlfriend on top of all of that. And originally, I thought that she cheated on Kai Cenat. And I thought that was how it ended, just based off of the tweet that Kai Cenat made whenever the breakup actually happened, about never being in a relationship ever again. But after her response, it made me feel like she broke up with him. In her comment, she said, "I left. Now you want to get on the internet and rush to paint a false narrative about me off of fake Twitter posts is insane. I've never cheated on him, and you know that. I have never dealt with that man. Play that sympathetic role somewhere else, please." There's a couple of things going on here. First, he didn't actually paint any narrative. But I'm not gonna lie, it is what I assumed based off of the comment. But it also makes me think that if he cheated, this wouldn't necessarily be the case either. She wouldn't have responded like this. So the consensus in my head is that she just decided to leave him one day. She ended up getting her pink G-Wagon that she wished for Christmas, you know, her Birkin bag, and she decided to leave, bro. She just got a brand new apartment. And then she decides to leave Kai Cenat after, you know, getting and funneling all his clout to herself. I feel like he actually just wanted a relationship. That was another huge mistake that he made. He made her his girlfriend when he could have just been with her without needing to do that. And if she was making him do that in order to be with her, then huge red flag. But he should have never did that in the first place. And even if he did start dating her in the darkness, he should have kept it in the darkness.
I plan to have my first Birkin this Christmas. Pink crocodile, that's fire. But I'll take any Birkin. I just feel like that needs to be added to my collection of bags. That's kind of one of the only...
So buy that shit.
What?
So buy that shit.
Buy it? That's why I want it for Christmas, so you can ho down my chimney and put it under there, okay? G-Wagon, black, pink interior. It's very detailed. I just feel like, you know, for safety reasons, I did want a pink outside, but for safety reasons, I just feel like maybe it should be pink in the inside.
Just a couple of days after this, they were breaking up and Kai Cenat said he's never getting in a relationship again. What could have happened between those two times, my friend? Something bad had to happen for them to absolutely just fall apart. Maybe, just maybe, she ain't get her G-Wagon. She didn't get her Birkin. And that's why things fell apart. Things spiraled from there. And it's really sad to see because I really feel like Kai Cenat probably thought that she was the one. Unless he cheated. If Kai Cenat cheated, yo, everything I said, just throw that shit out the window, bro. Toss it all out the window. Kai Cenat cheated. He got caught. He grimy, slimy, did her dirty. And now he got to deal with the repercussions. Don't be coming online crying and shit. You know what I mean? But I feel like if that was the case, she would have said that shit. He never needed to bring her out as his girlfriend. Her own mother was even talking about how she could expose her. And Kai Cenat wouldn't like the things that he would hear.
I sent Gabrielle to her dad. She tripping, acting wild, disobedient. And Gabrielle, you know you don't want me to post the stuff you was doing. And I won't. And I won't. But if I did, Mr. Kai Cenat, you would know, baby. I told her, you gonna take that weave out your head and give me that phone? Because the shit you posting on the internet is insane. Gabrielle, know if you can't say a mama ain't love you when she ain't never give up on you. She fought for you. If I would have left her in Lake Charles, Louisiana, I guarantee you right now, she'd be somewhere pregnant for a bum. Because that's exactly what she was doing.
At the time, a lot of us felt like the mom was jealous of her daughter and all of these things and, you know, she tripping. However, now this makes me look at this from a different light. It seems like from a young age, Gigi was hot in the ass, boy. And her mom was trying to stop her from tweaking. Because she was tweaking. That's what it seems like from this video now when you take a different perspective on it. And I'm thinking to myself, maybe her mom right, bruh. Her mom might have tried to use niggas for money on. But maybe her mom right. And Kai Cenat gave her power that she never had. Now she has so much clout. She can damn near probably get any nigga she want. She can fuck with any nigga she want. You know what I'm saying? Some niggas say that she chop shit. I wouldn't say that she's chop shit. I can say that I do feel like Kai Cenat was probably trying to find himself a loyal woman, a good woman. You know, someone that would stick with him. And that's why he probably wasn't rocking with no BBL bandits.
As Kai, I would tell him like, yo, bro, first of all, like, and if I would speak to him if that was my boy, that bitch is hit. Like, that bitch is ugly as fuck. Like, you being at your level, like, you shouldn't even be with that bitch. So, like, my thing is, like, nigga, come to Miami. There's fucking a whole bunch of over here that you can obviously...
But also, can we agree on this? The moment you put your girl on camera, you blow her up, bro, she's not going to be loyal to you.
Bro, put it like this. If you getting money, there's a nigga who's getting more money.
Exactly.
If you think you fucking... fire, there's a nigga more fire. Pause.
Yes.
If you think you fucking 6'3", there's a nigga that's 6'4". If you think you 6'4", there's a nigga that's 6'5", nigga. If there's a millionaire, there's a billionaire. Straight up. So my thing is like, enjoy your turn, nigga. It's your turn.
Like I said, I don't believe that she chopped shit like he trying to make her seem. However, he right about the fact, you know, there's always a nigga better than you. He's 30%, 40%, 50% poorer than you, but you 5'3", he's 6'1". It sucks because, like earlier in the video, Kai Cenat can't tell who is actually with him for him. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I feel like a lot of times when you get to a certain level, a certain caliber, you feel to yourself like, there is no woman that's going to love me for me. And that's how niggas end up in this endless cycle of, you know, just fucking bitches. You know what I'm saying? Because it gets to a point where it's like, if I wasn't who I am, would you want to still be with me? And that's a tough place to be in because you never really know, honestly. So, you know, you try to find somebody that is your match to the best of your ability and you try to make it work, you know? But in this case, it didn't work. We have the most recent clip of Gigi talking about how she's going to take a break from the internet. Honestly, because she's getting flamed. Even in this video, I feel like I've been flaming her. I don't know, bro. Maybe I'm biased. I probably am biased towards, you know, Kai Cenat. You know, if Gigi didn't do anything wrong, you know, Kai Cenat did something wrong. Hey, bro, I'm on her side. You know what I mean? But in my opinion, I feel like Gigi used him and ran off on bro. I'm not gonna lie, I feel bad for bro. You know what I'm saying? I know this nigga sitting in his crib sad as hell in agony. But let's take a look at this last video here. Hey, Quilleray, chill out, bruh. Hey, bruh, chill out, bruh.
Happy New Year. I know it's the New Year's, but right now I am navigating a lot personally. I want to be honest and just take the time that I need to reset and just protect my own peace. I am incredibly grateful and thankful for everyone who has continued to show love and support. I'm going to say I may be quiet for a little while. I will be back, and I just want you guys to know that I love you, and I will see you guys soon.
I don't know, bruh. Look at these comments, though. Look. I promise you, we actually don't care. Yo, she's been getting flamed on the internet. I'm not gonna lie. I do feel bad about her getting flamed on the net. If she didn't do nothing wrong, and, you know what I'm saying, like, in her heart of hearts, she never used this nigga for money, shit like that, I do feel bad for her. But I don't know, bruh. I feel like she used that nigga, bruh. And I feel like she used that nigga because there's so much just like built up things. It's kind of like the writing was on the wall. Kai ain't see it. Other niggas might have saw it, but what you gonna do? Force this nigga to care? You know what I mean? It is what it is. Let a nigga live his life. He a grown ass man. And then boom, shit like this happens. You know what I'm saying? And hey, bro. Hey, bro. Chill out, bro. Hey, bro. Chill out. Chill out. Chill out. I'm over here on academics page, bro. Academics tripping, bro. Hold on. Let me see something, bro. What the hell, bro? Anyway, man, I wish the best for Kai Cenat. I feel like Gigi did use him for money, even if she don't even feel like she used him for money. Like, if she believes that she didn't use him for money, if this nigga was not Kai Cenat, she would not have been with him. Point blank, period. And also at the same time, though, Kai Cenat made a huge mistake by bringing her into the public and giving her the power to leave him. And on top of that, Kai Cenat started showing chips in his armor. He started showing her that, you know, he was in a vulnerable state. And if we being real, if we being honest, you should not be crying to your shorty, bro. Period. Like, it just is what it is. Once every 2 years, like, oh, you just really hit your brink, cool, do it. You know what I'm saying? But you go cry to your homies, bro. Because your homies ain't going to leave you if you cry. If you keep crying, nigga might be like, yo, chill, you tweaking. But your shorty will leave you if you start crying, bro. If you start showing the cracks in the armor, she will leave you. You know what I'm saying? And he started showing the cracks in his armor. I don't know what it was. Maybe it was cutting his hair. He lost his aura. But I wish the best for bro. I know this nigga's gonna be fine, bro. This nigga got millions. There's plenty of BBL bandits that would, you know, get with Kai Cenat at the end of the day. So, hey, wish him the best. Let me know what you guys think. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. And if nobody told you today, I love you. Peace.